Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, James. Hi, Gloria, Lori, Annette, Anne. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Maida. Stacy, hello. How's everybody doing? How is the challenge going? I know day 6 was a little bit difficult. How did you guys do with the cloud bridges? I know that it was, like, super metaphorical and, it asked a double question in the first one. So how did you guys do with that? Which has been your favorite? I would love to hear how the challenge is going for everybody. Hello, Jean. How's it going? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Monte Carlo. Great so far. I love it. I have been loving seeing your guys's spreads, seeing your guys' interpretations and reading. I've been loving giving feedback. I also wanted to know, is there anybody who has asked for feedback that didn't get it? I'm trying my very best to keep up with everything in the group, but I may have missed it. So please feel free to let me know here. Say missing feedback and your name, and I'll check for it. And I will try to make sure that that gets done. I think I'm caught up, but like I said, I could have missed something. Andrea says, "I'm loving it all. I like the last one the most." So good, right? So good. Honestly, I think both days in 7 and 8, so good. Have loved the way the story has been unfolding. Yes. Can you guys believe we only have 2 more days left of spreads? I haven't done anything. No worries, James. No worries. You know, for me, when I get overwhelmed, I just write a list of what I would like to do, and I just work on the first thing. I just look at the first thing to check it off. Would love to see details. Details on what, Ellen? Tell me more. Yeah, Annette, you can ask for feedback more than once. Sure, absolutely. Especially if there's something that you're, like, a little confused about or you didn't really feel all that connected to the reading. Sometimes I can really help with my perception of the cards and just kind of explaining how I would read it as an alternative or not even an alternative, but it's an add-on to your interpretation can be really helpful. By the way, I have scheduled 2 tarot practice sessions for you guys. This will be the first time ever that I will run tarot practice sessions for people who are not in the Tarot Practice Academy. So you are the first group of people to ever get this for free. And I'm so excited because the tarot practice sessions are just so amazing and there's so much room for growth. There's always a chance to ask for, questions on the cards that you get. And so I'm so excited to be offering that to you guys. And by the way, you can come to both if you'd like. I'm loving it. It's breaking down barriers and unveiling more and more of myself. Yes. I'm loving how the same themes keep showing up every day. Yeah, that's incredible, right? And especially when you have this sort of cohesive thing that you're interpreting all of your spreads by, you're going to see a lot of overlap. So that's amazing. I'm following the pattern of my cards, going slow and steady. Yes. No worries if you're behind, Jean. You can always do 2 in a day if you need. No worries at all. Oh, wow. I'm going on vacation on Friday, so I've been feeling the stress, but I'm not going on vacation and selling my house. That's a lot. Nice, James. Oh, Lori says the tarot practice sessions are the best things ever. Absolutely a gift and can definitely help. Yeah, I see the fastest growth for my tarot readers are the people who are coming to those tarot practice sessions. Oh no, Maida, I hope you're okay. No worries on getting caught up, Maida. Take your time. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in, guys. All right, so I wanted real quick before we get started, one more question for you guys about this 8 days so far. How are you feeling from day 8 to day 1 or the other way around? Like, have you seen any improvement in the ease of your interpretations over the 8 days? Forget about day 6 because it was a little tricky. How have you seen any growth in your interpretations? Have you seen it getting easier at all? I would love to hear. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up the slideshow now, but I'm gonna wait to see if you guys respond to that, and then we'll get started for today's content. If you're watching the replay, by the way, send us a little wave. Let me know that you're here watching the replay. And by the way, we've still got a few days after the end of the 10 days that this group is gonna be open. So if you are somebody who's a little behind, no worries at all. Oh, Carrie says, "The 9 of swords didn't phase me for once." Oh, that's amazing, Carrie. Hi, Kiki. Brandy says, "A lot of growth." I've seen some manifestations happening within the group, some manifestations coming to fruition. Um I've seen a lot of really big insights being shared here in the group. Anne says, "I'm getting more into reading each card in placement and also all 4 cards as a whole." Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Gloria says, "I'm feeling more confident in my interpretation." Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Brady says, "It's been more helpful with going in depth and other ways to be expressed." Yeah. Oh, Kiki says, "I'm getting the pentacles, especially the 9." Lori says, "Having the same goal to focus on for each day is a really wonderful tool to gauge how your readings are progressing. It's getting in deep to the core of what we want to manifest, and I'm finding it to be very solid measuring stick." Yes, I love that. Hi, Stacy. I started keeping a general journal of that records all the cards I draw every day. Yes, to discover repeating patterns. That's awesome. Yeah, Carrie's gotten into the habit of journaling about the cards now. I think that that's another really great thing. We can look back and see how we journaled something. We can also reimagine what that could have been from a different place in our own tarot journey. Having journals of your readings is really powerful. I've also seen growth in the way I interpret things. Yeah, awesome. My main theme is trust. I love that. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the keys to your tarot success, and I'm going to be presenting our challenge offer. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I told you guys a little bit about me when we very first started this journey, but I wanted to go a little bit deeper into my own tarot journey. So just a reminder, my name is Sunny Sink, and I am the owner and founder of the High Priestess Tarot School, Tarot Practice Academy, and Magic and Intuition Mastery. And we have almost 600 members, 600 active members. So it's really cool. I am honored every day by how I get to help people and how I get to help them learn to read tarot, and honestly, big level, helping them to trust themselves, to trust their intuition, and to step into their magic. Hi, Cree. So let me tell you a little bit about my history. So I am actually a master level health and life coach. The way that I read tarot is informed by my coaching training. It is informed by my coaching practice. So having coached for more than 7 years, uh, that has impacted how I read tarot. And so the way that I teach you guys how to read tarot will also be slanted and informed towards a coaching perspective. So one of the things that I kind of talk about is setting a powerful intention before you do a reading. And one of mine is for the reading to be helpful, powerful, and empowering. Because as a coach, that's what's really, really important for me. And so a lot of my teachings are based off of some of my coaching practices and some of the things that I've learned along the way being a master level certified coach. So when I started learning tarot, I was really frustrated. I thought that it was really hard. There are so many meanings. I didn't know what to believe. I had so many books. I had all of these things, and it just felt like it was way too much information. Does anybody else feel like that? Does anybody else feel like overwhelmed by the 78 cards and all their information and the reversals and kind of all of that? Because that's definitely how I felt when I first started learning tarot. I just felt like it was so complicated. But I had already been doing free oracle card readings for my TikTok group for probably about a year by the time I started learning tarot. And so I've been doing these free one card oracle card readings every single morning without fail for about an hour every morning. And I was using keywords. So I was using decks that had keywords on them, oracle decks, but I was also taking decks that didn't have keywords, and I was adding keywords just with a Sharpie to those oracle cards. And it made it really easy for me to, especially like in a high pressure environment where you're like being watched by 50 people or whatever, and you're doing free readings for people. Being in that high pressure environment, it was really important for me to have something to kind of jump off of. And so I started to learn to read off of keywords with Oracle. And so I decided, like, why don't I do the same with my tarot cards? And so I went through all of my cards and I labeled them with a keyword for every single card. And that changed absolutely everything. It made it so much easier. It allowed me to get out of my own way, to get out of the books, multiple books, to get out of my own way and into my intuition. And after that, I was able to really start to build a relationship with each and every one of my cards. Um, and within a very short amount of time after I started reading for others, sharing my readings, charging for readings, my community asked me to teach tarot. And I said, okay. And so March of 2023, I launched the High Priestess Tarot School and the Tarot Practice Academy. It took me a few more months to actually launch Magic and Intuition Mastery, but we have had the High Priestess Tarot School and the Tarot Practice Academy for just over a year now. All right. So today we're going to talk about the keys to tarot mastery, the power of community, how and maybe even why to start and grow your tarot business. I'm going to talk a little bit about each of my programs, and then I'm going to unveil the special challenge offer for you guys, especially for you. Okay. Did you find James says I started with tarot and found it difficult, so I got an oracle deck. Did that feel easier for you? All right, let's go ahead and start off with the keys to tarot mastery. By the way, we are going to have a Q&A at the end as well. And I do have a couple pre-submitted questions, but I'll also open it up to anybody who is here live with us. Okay, the keys to tarot mastery. And I have put 3 keys on here. There's more. We're going to talk about community. We're going to talk about some other things too. But I think that these are the 3 biggest keys to tarot mastery. And number 1 is the beginner's mindset. I think so many people come into wanting to learn tarot being blocked by perfectionism, wanting to do it just right, wanting to know all the rules, wanting to be perfect, not sharing it until it's perfect, not being willing to read for other people until it's perfect. And a lot of times that really has us feeling frozen and has us not doing any of the things. And so the number one thing that we have to do when we're wanting to learn tarot is to let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism is the killer of intuition. Hi, Elise. Hi, Nicole. Hi, guys. Yeah, so perfectionism is the killer of intuition. Number one thing is to let go of perfectionism. Number 2, when it comes to mindset, is getting clear on your why to stay motivated. So much of the time, we want to learn tarot, so maybe we sign up for a course or we decide that we're going to try to learn tarot, but everything else sort of gets in the way. Maybe there's some fear about what people are going to say about us, what people are going to think if they know that we can read tarot. Sometimes there's also, who am I to do that? Or who maybe thinking that you have to be psychic. So there's a lot of times like some of these limiting beliefs get in our way. But I think number one is not really getting so clear on our why. So if you guys, anybody here who wants to master tarot and become better at their tarot practice and tarot skills, let me know your why. Why would you like to learn tarot? I think that this is such an important part of any goal, any dream. This is something I always do with my coaching clients and have always focused on. Our very first session is getting really clear on that why. Why do you want the goal that you are here to work with me on? Right? Such an important thing because this is going to keep us motivated in times where maybe we have a lot going on, or maybe we feel less motivated, or maybe we're having some limiting beliefs coming up. This is going to help us stay on track and keep going. All right. So that's key number one is having a beginner's mindset, being clear on your why, letting go of perfectionism. Key number two is keywords. I kind of touched on this already, but this kind of gives you this jumping off point for your readings. You have something to hold on to when it comes to your readings. So when you're first starting, you have that little jumping off point. That gives you time to do readings and practice with your cards as you are working on building your relationship with your cards. And I wanted to also say that having the right keywords are essential. And I cover that in the High Priestess Tarot School, but I actually talk about three keys for your keywords. The best keywords are keywords that you can use in any context. They're open-ended. They are empowering. Those are three keys that I have for any keyword that you choose to create. And also I teach you all of my keywords and some alternatives and things like that as well. Okay, Elise says, my why tarot is just the most insightful friend that has advised me better than really anyone. It's also so fun. I love that, Elise. Oh, Cree Cree says, so I can get a better understanding of what's going on around me. Yes. Carrie says, since belonging to this community, I have had a definite reset when it comes to reading cards, out with the numerous books and in with the keywords and a different perspective. Yes, I love that. Thanks for sharing, Carrie. Self-care and extra income. Yes. Yes, Stacy. But also writing prompts and unlocking creativity. So many reasons to learn tarot. I love that, Stacy. There are so many reasons. Kiki, I so love the keywords. Now there are a lot of the cards that when I'm looking at the picture, the keyword comes quickly. Amazing. Thanks for sharing. And then lastly, after you have decided on your keywords, you've labeled your cards with your keywords, on your study deck, then it's all about building a relationship with each keyword. And some of the ways that I've designed to help people do that is I've created this tarot reflections journal where you can kind of plug in your keyword and answer a few journal questions about your keyword. Another way is just to do readings, and especially these readings, these shorter readings with really great, powerful questions. You'll learn how to interpret the same card in lots of different circumstances. And so you'll begin to develop that with practice and also your studies, right? If you choose to do some study outside of your practice. The keywords help with the mind-glowing blank. You're so right. Yes. And then the last key, the third and final key, is practice. So when I first started learning tarot, I labeled my keywords and then I jumped on TikTok lives and I did readings. And the first couple times I didn't charge. I did free readings. And then after that, I started charging $5 for 3 cards, $15 for a full reading. And that was a really great way to get practice, and it was in a very high pressured environment, so there was no way for me to just throw my hands up and say, "I can't do this." Like, I literally had somebody there waiting to get their reading, and so you learn to be flexible, and you learn to flow with the interpretations, and you learn to do that, and so I also advocate, if you can handle it, to put yourself in a high pressure environment to do your readings. However, we do in the Tarot Practice Academy have a low pressure environment of the tarot practice sessions, which I hope you guys will come to some of the free ones that I have scheduled for this week. But practice, I knew when I started the High Priestess Tarot School that practice was going to be essential for getting true mastery of tarot in a quick amount of time. And just a reminder, you have to do readings to learn tarot. And so practice is one of the best ways to learn. Hi, Jay. So glad you found us. I tried to tag everybody, but I couldn't because I tagged everybody in the post today. Oops. Oh, Kiki says the journal really helps. I actually just finished filling it out the other day. Amazing. I'm so glad that you took the time to do that. I think it really makes such a difference, Kiki. Oh, it was a little scary, Michelle. It was a little intimidating. I was doing daily lives already, and a lot of these people, like, I had a relationship with for the daily lives, so it was a little less scary, even though some of them I'd never seen their faces before, I'd never, like, really talked to them, like, I still had established quite a few really good relationships in my morning life, but still, it was scary. It was a lot of pressure. Oh, awesome, Kiki. I have 2 friends that call me, and I've read for them, and they're always right on track. Amazing, Michelle. That's incredible. Great job. I post daily oracle cards right now. Yeah, I think that's a really wonderful, social media strategy for readers. I never promoted my readings other than, on TikTok Live. I would say like, "Hey, by the way, it's $5 if you want a reading." But I got so many people booking into my readings just based off of my free one card or oracle card pulls that I posted on TikTok. I think it's a great social media strategy. All right, so let's talk about community too, because I didn't put it on the 3 keys, but I do think that it's a really important part of learning tarot, because I get a lot of comments, especially on my ads that say, "You can learn tarot on your own," and it's true. I think that it's hard to learn it on your own because if you don't know it, you don't know it. So I think it takes a lot longer. It takes a lot of research. It takes trying to find free resources. And you don't get that sort of community that you do if you are able to, join a community. And so I definitely think that between the 2 options of learning it on your own or, joining a community, I think joining a community is so much more powerful. Not only do you have a mentor that helps you every step of the way, but you also have so many wonderful, people to encourage you along the way. So there's lots of benefits of community between inspiration and encouragement. There's so many things that are shared in the Facebook groups of our communities that other people are like, "Oh, yeah, me too," and you really resonate with that. You can learn things about cards, within that community that you wouldn't have thought of. And honestly, I'm always every day learning things from you guys. Like, wow, I would have never interpreted it that way, and I love how they interpreted that card. So, even as a teacher, I get inspiration and encouragement from everybody in the group. You get the benefit of collective knowledge and the experience of others. You get to connect with other tarot readers and professionals, possible networking for collaborations too, if you're wanting to start or grow a tarot business. It helps you stay motivated and on track. You can find accountability partners. It helps you find somebody to study with so that you can study together and work with others. It can also help you build confidence in your abilities with support and validation. The thing of it is our tarot journeys are a lot of times a personal and spiritual growth journey as well. I don't know about you guys, but how many of you guys think that not only is my tarot journey about tarot skills, but it's also about personal growth and spiritual growth? And the thing about personal growth is we're not always supported in our personal growth with the people who are in our current life. Sometimes they even actively try to keep us from our personal and spiritual growth because they're afraid of who we're going to become. Even if it's subconscious for them, sometimes they do it. And so it's really important to have people that are cheering you on, people in your corner, having those people who are there with the same goals that you have. Oh, I've gotten nothing but negativity from my husband and most of my friends. Yeah, well, and when it comes to tarot too, we sometimes get the sort of religious kickback. So the people around us that are quite literally afraid that we're going to be going to the HE double hockey stick place. And so, good intentioned or not, that's really difficult to deal with as well. And so having that community there to support you can help you make it further in your journey and can make it easier on you. So many people are saying, yes, it's a personal growth journey and a spiritual growth journey. Lots of people. Yes, 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 yes. It's highly therapeutic in many ways, 100%. Mhm. Yeah, I'm sorry that that happened, Michelle. It's common, right? It's common for this type of thing. Uh-huh. All right. So, let's talk about starting and growing your tarot business. Now, it's not for everybody. There's plenty of people who probably um, want to learn tarot just for themselves, just for their own personal growth, just for the fun of it, just to do readings for their friends, and that's okay too. But I wanted to really point out some good benefits for developing this skill and then sharing it with others. All right. So number one, and let me know if there's any benefit that I don't have on here, guys. If you are looking to start or grow your tarot business and there's a benefit you don't see on here, feel free to share it in the chat. Low cost part-time work for extra cash. You can't get any better than part-time work for extra cash. There's minimal business expenses when starting your tarot business. I think maybe easily $60 a month, and that might be on the high side for business expenses. And then everything above that is, you know, income, profit. You have the ability to make up to $50,000 a year working part time, just a couple hours a day, actually. Um, can have you work making $50,000 a year. So you have the ability to make quite a bit of money, even part time. You get to support others on a path of growth and enlightenment. So just like you are using tarot for growth and enlightenment and personal growth and spiritual growth, you get to help others to do that as well. You get to have that positive impact on others, a sense of fulfillment and happiness from helping others. And work from home to make your own hours. I love working from the comfort of my own home. I can work from wherever I want. I can be on vacation and I can be working. All I have to have is my laptop. You get to set your own rates and your own hours, and you get to work from wherever you want. So these are all really great reasons to start and grow your tarot business, whether it is part-time or full-time. I definitely want to start my business. Yes. I've always wanted to do something where I can help others. Yeah, it's funny because when when I had decided to become a life coach, I was in accounting. I'd been in accounting for what, 15 years almost at the time. And it was fine. I liked it. I liked it. I liked the people I worked with. It was fine, but it wasn't fulfilling. And I remember thinking about like what would my ideal day look like? And it wouldn't look like doing accounting. Right? I was like, I want to feel fulfilled at the end of the day. And so that is why I have went into coaching, and that's why I've been a business owner for the last 7 or 8 years. Best decision ever, says Lori. Hi, Danielle. Okay, so Stephanie, what's the best way to build clientele? Um, there's a lot of different ways. I think the best way is to really just show up authentically. Um, I really like free readings too. I feel like we need to start building our community. So you're going to need an email list. You're going to need a social media platform that you're really committed to, and offer things for free. I personally love TikTok lives because I could really connect with people on the lives. So I just did a TikTok live every single day. I would pull free cards, and I would have multiple people a week without ever even promoting my readings. I would have several people book in to my readings every single week. And then tons of people, my live readings were really good because I could make as much as a couple $100 in an hour or two, hour and a half. I could make $160 to $200 pretty easily. And so I think building a community is the number one thing, and giving back is the number two thing. You've got to be giving to people, and allowing them to see who you are. So, for example, this challenge, I have given a lot of myself to all of you so that you can see who I am, so you can see what I offer, so you can find benefit in the things that I do. And also so that I've given to you, right? Like nobody wants to book in to a reader that they don't know, they don't like, they don't trust, or that hasn't done anything for them in the past. So even a free oracle reading, so if you film a free reading and put it on your social media, if that benefits someone, you've already given them something, right? Um, and I have a whole program all about social media. That was Stephanie. I have the Prosperous Priestess Path is in the High Priestess Tarot School. And if you'd like, wait till the Q&A and ask me, and I'll show you kind of the content that's in there. But it's everything that you need to start your tarot business. And it does include social media strategy. Oh, Stacy says, I feel like I add light to the world with the tarot support I offer people. I recently got a message from a friend that I did a reading that made me cry with joy. She was empowered to make a choice for herself despite discouragement, and it turned out to be a wonderful experience for her that she may not have taken without the card's advice. Yes, amazing. Thanks for sharing, guys. This is so good. You're so welcome, Stephanie. All right. So, if you'd like, share in the chat why you would like a tarot business, and I will start talking about my 3 offerings. So, here at the High Priestess Tarot School, we have 3 different levels of offering. We have the High Priestess Tarot School, the Tarot Practice Academy, and Magic and Intuition Mastery. And I created this little graphic so that you could really see what's included in each. So, if you are in the High Priestess Tarot School, you get the High Priestess Tarot School. It is $7 a month. I don't kind of break them down a little bit more in the other sides, but Tarot Practice Academy, you get Tarot Practice Academy and the High Priestess Tarot School. And if you enroll in Magic and Intuition Mastery, you get Magic and Intuition Mastery, Tarot Practice Academy, and the High Priestess Tarot School. You get the whole kit and caboodle and everything that I have to offer. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little breakdown here. You can feel free to screenshot it or look at it. I'm going to break these down even further. So I'm going to kind of jump past this slide here. But let's talk about Magic and Intuition Mastery. So Magic and Intuition Mastery is not a membership. It is a 1-year program. So it is $555 for a year or $59 per month for 12 months. And Magic and Intuition Mastery, like I said, includes everything. Magic and Intuition Mastery, Tarot Practice Academy, and High Priestess Tarot School. And it's all about trusting in your intuition and step into your magic. This is about those mindset things that we need um, to live a happy, fulfilled, and empowered life. This is my flagship program, and it's definitely a lot of mindset, a lot of goal achievement, and mindset shifting. It's about intuition, soul purpose, self-love, self-worth, boundaries, sharing your magic with the world. And so it's all about feeling ready to step out into the world. It's really great if you want to own a business because you can trust in yourself and step out into the world very confidently. And we also have a monthly workshop and a monthly reading and or coaching call. Okay, next, let's talk a little bit about the transformation that happens in Magic and Intuition Mastery. So I have the steps here if you guys would like to check that out really quick too. The first thing we do is cultivate a mindfulness practice so that you can be in tune with your inner voice. Step 2 is to practice active listening so that you can hear that inner voice when it comes. So you can understand where it's coming from, if it's intuition, if it's ego, if it's just yourself. Step 3, connecting with your spirit guides and higher self. Step 4, self-reflection. Step 5, self-care. Step 6, experimenting with your intuition. So really connecting with your intuition and creating experiments so that you can see where your strong points are and where you where you shine in your intuition. Next is embracing your unique magic, understanding who you are and what your unique magic is, cultivating confidence and self empowerment. So many times we don't step out into the world with our magic because we're not feeling confident within ourselves. And then lastly, sharing our magic with the world. So, those are the 9 steps in the transformation for magic and intuition mastery. There are lots of training videos, lots of really cool, workbooks and things like that. And also, there's a lot of meditations in magic and intuition mastery. Okay, next up, we've got Tarot Practice Academy. Let me know if you have any questions before I breeze on through. Um, okay, Tarot Practice Academy is a membership. It is $37 a month, and it includes the High Priestess Tarot School. I created the Tarot Practice Academy right away when I created the High Priestess Tarot School because I knew people would need practice. I knew that practice was the best way to learn fast. And so I created this program as an extension of the High Priestess Tarot School where people could get practice. And at first, for the longest time, I'd say at least 6 months, all we had was the tarot practice sessions. That was the only benefit to the Tarot Practice Academy, in addition to the High Priestess Tarot School. But listening to the members and listening to what they wanted and what they needed, we added a certification program. We added weekly reading feedback and step-by-step business building. And so our step-by-step business building is on demand right now. So if there's ever anything, if you're in the Tarot Practice Academy that you really want to know about, if you want me to film a training on it, all you have to do is let me know. And it's kind of as needed wherever our students are at right now. That may change in the future. I might have like an actual step-by-step process, but right now it's as needed business building trainings. And then lastly, we have the High Priestess Tarot School. It's $7 a month. And like I said, we have almost 600 people in the High Priestess Tarot School. This is all about learning tarot fast with no memorization. In this, we have 5 main modules: the foundations of tarot, all 78 card meanings, delivering readings, strengthening your intuition, and stepping into your magic. In addition to that, we have a lot of extras, a lot of bonuses, a lot of bonus trainings that I have done. We've got the magic of tarot and astrology. We've got the prosperous priestess path, the majestic priestess path. Prosperous priestess path is all about starting your business. Majestic priestess path is all about court cards, like a deep dive into court cards. The magic of tarot and astrology is how tarot and astrology work together. And we've also got the enlightened priestess path, which is all about deepening your intuition and really stepping into that intuition piece. So there's a lot of bonuses in here in addition to the sort of core content of the High Priestess Tarot School. The roadmap for the High Priestess Tarot School is to learn about the major arcana, the minor arcana, and the court cards. These are the foundations of the tarot, and having those foundations in place and truly understanding them is one of the most life-changing things for people who are learning tarot, other than the keywords. It's just having that foundation in place is so important. Next, we have all of the card meanings. And so I talk through each and every single card in this module. I have 3 different versions of this card for you to see. So you could see each card depicted in multiple different ways. And I kind of talk about my primary keywords, some other keywords that I think are really good, and my understanding of that card, and especially how it relates to personal and spiritual growth, manifestation, because that's kind of how I read. Then step 5 is tarot readings. Learn how to do a reading, learn some methods for tarot readings. Next is reading for others. So learning how to read for others confidently. Intuitive readings, learn how to incorporate your intuition. And then strengthening your intuition and stepping into your magic so that you can really offer these readings to the world as well. Oh, you're so kind, Kiki. It's helpful and the layout is so simple to follow. I'm so glad you love it. I've really been stepping into my inner self. I love that, Jay, listening to my own intuition. Yes. Great job, guys. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So now let's talk about the special offer that I have for this event. Our special challenge offer includes 2 free bonuses. In addition to the bonuses that you already get with each of these programs, there's bonuses for everything, by the way, that are just automatically, but for this challenge specifically, you're gonna get 2 special bonuses. So number 1 is the Ultimate Light Codes Manifestation Bundle. I thought that this would be really cool for the tail end of this manifestation challenge so that you can use light codes to really up-level your manifestation and your manifestation practice. So in this bundle, we have the Light Codes Manifestation Workshop replay. So this is a replay of it was like an hour, hour and a half um, workshop that I did for Magic and Intuition Mastery. You're going to get that replay with a 133-page guided manifestation journal. It is meant to be 99 days of manifestation, a collection of 10 manifesting with light codes tarot spreads. So you get a bunch of different light codes that you can use to manifest. And they're very similar to the ones that we've been using here, in that they have um, 4 questions. 33 light code manifestation affirmation and activation cards. So the cards have 10 activation cards, and the rest of them are affirmation. So it's a deck with both affirmation and activation cards in it. Okay. In addition to this bonus, you're going to get the Tarotpreneurs Email List Mastery Kit. This is my favorite bonus. Everybody loves it. It gives you every single step you need to create an email list. So if you're going to be a tarot business owner, my number one thing that it's essential for you to put in place right away is an email list. This is a great way for you to stay in contact with your people, your community that you're building. At any time, we could lose any social media contacts. So this is the best way to own your list. And so it gives you everything that you need to create that email training. So we've got creating your freebie and creating your email automation. We've got 5 video trainings, ChatGPT prompts, freebie ideas worksheets, freebie builder templates to help you build that freebie easily, affirmation card templates, mock-up graphics pack, MailerLite banner template, email automation template, and promo post template. And I'm pretty sure MailerLite does have a free version. And so it won't cost you anything to set up your email list until you get a certain number of subscribers, I think. All righty, guys. Does anybody have any questions? It can be questions on the offers. Oh, one more thing. Anybody who signs up today is also going to get a free manifestation reading from me. So to get these 2 bonuses, you have to sign up by Wednesday. And if anybody signs up today, I will be gifting you a manifestation reading. Okay, Q&A. Any questions? We have 2 pre-submitted questions too, but I figured if any of you guys have questions here, we can tackle those first. Yeah, what's your question about Tarot Practice Academy, Cree? I can show you this here. The Tarot Practice Academy is all about getting certified, getting practice. So we offer getting certified, so getting your tarot reader certification. We also offer weekly tarot practice sessions, so you can practice with your peers. And I'm offering 2 of those for free here in this event, so you can see exactly what they're like. I create a weekly spread for the Tarot Practice Academy. We actually use that spread in the weekly tarot practice sessions. And by the way, we do have 4 session times. And I also offer weekly reading feedback and step-by-step business building. You also get full access to the High Priestess Tarot School. Yes, you do get a certificate with Tarot Practice Academy. You do. And the certification takes, at the smallest amount of time, 12 weeks. No, not at all, Maida. I need that one. Yeah, we would love to have you, Cree. Lori says, "I promise you not to sound like a crazy person. It is truly life-changing when you put your mind to it and work the Tarot Practice Academy program and get your certification." By the way, we're gonna be talking to Lori tomorrow. She's gonna be live with me. I hope you guys join me. It's gonna be so good. Jean, the courses, all of my courses are self-paced. So you can start at any time. There's no like start date that you have to sign up prior to or whatever. In order to get these bonuses, you must sign up by Wednesday. By the way, the Tarot Practice Academy is a closed membership. So after Wednesday, it will be closed again. So I'm opening it right now, and I'll send you guys a link in the group. If you guys want the link right now, I can give that to you. But yeah, it's gonna only be open for 2 days. Michelle says, "I signed up last week, but I haven't put my head into it, but I looked into another program too, and this one looks so much better." Oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I think I sent you a message and asked you if you were able to get into your portal. So if you need any help, feel free to message me, Michelle. Okay, I think somebody asked me about clarification cards. A clarification card, you can use them for a lot of different reasons. It's really about maybe if you're confused, pulling another card, that other card can replace the first card, or it can give you more information, or you can just use it for more information. And you can go back and watch that last live, and I go much deeper into that. It's not something that I even really use much, so I actually had to do research to create that slide. Um, yeah, upgrade Kiki. We would love to have you in there. Oh, Monte Carlo, I'm so excited to be live with Lori tomorrow. Uh-huh. Yeah, Tarot Practice Academy is amazing. Okay, Cree Cree. Let me know. I might be able to make a exception for you, Cree Cree. Just send me a message. All right. Any questions? I can start on the questions that were left here. I love this question so much. So if you have other questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I believe all cards inherently have their positive and negative meanings, no matter if they are reversed or not. I totally agree with this. For every reverse card, there's an upright card that already has a similar meaning. Yes, you're right. So there's really no reason to memorize another 78 cards. Yes, I totally agree with that. I 100% have heard this. Every energy is already represented within the tarot as an upright. So there's no real big need, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people that I have studied through, actually, to memorize more things. In fact, so first, I'm going to finish answering your question. Am I missing a crucial piece of the interpretation if I don't read it as a reversal? No, not at all. In fact, every single time I do a challenge, or most of the time I do a Q&A, I try to explain this. But here's the thing. Let's say we have a card that is, let's say, the Three of Swords, right? It's one of the negative cards because it's about heartbreak. It's about like that sort of awful feeling that we get when we're betrayed or when we have heartbreak or so on and so forth. And there's the invitation in that card to find the lesson in those heartbreaking moments. So there's that beautiful invitation that's already there for the lesson. And so we can read that card as the lesson, which is the beautiful invitation, or we can read the card as that heavy feeling. And a lot of times I do both, right? So I might read, "Oh, are you feeling betrayed right now? Are you feeling heavy-hearted about something? Did something happen that was really painful?" And then they're going to say, "Yeah, this happened or this happened." And then I'm like, "Well, this card, you can see my keyword is lessons. So this card is all about finding the lessons along the way." Then I might even ask them, like, "What lesson have you learned from this experience? And how can you focus on that moving forward?" Right? So every card does have that positive and negative, and you can talk about both of them within your readings. I focus a lot on the positive because I'm a coach and we don't wallow in the negative a whole lot. But, we can acknowledge the negative, right? We can acknowledge those heavy feelings or the burdensome thing that's going on, without, sitting in it for too long, and then we can focus on the invitation for the card. So, I actually read reversals as based on context. So, first and foremost, I decide whether or not I'm reading the shadow side, which is basically the opposite of my keyword-ish. So I can consider if I'm gonna read the shadow side or the upright side based off of the context of the reading, based off of the feeling too. I energetically feel into each card and I try to kind of feel an emotion from the card. And so if the sort of negative side emotion comes up for me, so this is part of my intuitive practice. If that negative emotion comes up for me, I touch on that negative emotion. And a lot of times I still move it to the positive because we beat ourselves up so much. All the whole world is beating us up, the ads and, other people and ourselves. I really want for somebody who comes and has a tarot reading for me, for them to walk away feeling empowered and positive about their reading. Definitely don't want them to feel like they've been beat up. Um So thank you so much for that question, it's such a good one. Danielle says, "How much is Tarot Practice Academy a month?" It's $37 a month. You wanna sign up too, Michelle? Yeah, we'd love to have you in the Tarot Practice Academy. James says, "I don't view anything as negative, it's all opportunities." Yeah, I hesitate to use the words negative and positive. I kind of use the word shadow and upright or painful or open. I tend to choose different words because, um, negative and positive are maybe not necessarily the way that I think about any cards. Hi, Terry. Okay, the last question that we had pre-submitted is, does learning the meaning of the cards come with practice over time? Does it mean anything if the cards in the reading are mostly cups or wands, etc.? Okay, so we have a two question here. So the first question, does learning the meanings of the cards come with practice over time? Yes. I think I think what's great about the High Priestess Tarot School is you're getting these really empowering meanings and these really great keywords for your learning. So there's going to be a difference between I remember there was a few cards that I was reading for some feedback, and I remember a Four of Pentacles was greedy. Like I don't teach anything like that. Like there's no card that's ever going to be a keyword of greedy. So you're going to learn these like high quality keywords and these high quality meanings so that when you practice, you're practicing these empowering, high quality, open keywords and meanings. So I do think that there's a bit of a difference. There's part of it depends on where you're getting your meanings from, right? Because there's just so many places to get meanings from. There's so many keyword decks out there. Some I really like, actually. Some of them I do not very much like. And so having the right keywords that are really in line with the way that you want to read is important. And the way that I teach in the High Priestess Tarot School, you get to pick your own keywords. So I give you my keywords and the way that I feel about the card, but I also invite you to pick whatever keyword you want for each of your cards. So you're really learning your own keywords when it comes to your card meanings. And then as you practice it, and also, like I said, I have that tarot reflections journal, as you are journaling on each and every one of the meanings and as you're practicing with them, you will just continue to deepen your awareness of each card. So it's like building a deeper relationship with each card. So maybe at first you're going to be really surface level with your one keyword. And then the more you use it and the more you practice and the more you see other people use it in different ways, and you're like, oh, I really like that. That it just adds more layers and more levels and more deepening. We've got the magic of tarot and astrology. So if you love astrology, that can add a deeper level too. If you want to look into numerology and symbolism, that can add deeper meanings too. So the key is to start with a keyword and then continually practice and study to deepen your relationship with each of your cards. And then lastly, doesn't mean anything if the cards are in the reading are mostly cups, wands, etc. Yes. So in here, when I was kind of talking about this, I breezed right past it. When I was talking about this right here, this foundation, all of these mean something, right? So you were kind of talking about the suits. So the water suit is all about love and happiness and fulfillment, the cups. They're actually all based off of an element, earth, air, fire, water. So the cups are water and it's all about fulfillment, relationships, connection, intuition. Um, and so anything with the cups, I tend to read it in that way. Sometimes I bend that a little bit, but usually it's in the context of fulfillment. Can we be fulfilled in our work? Yes. So pentacles could be work, but if we're doing something about work and we get a cups, that's okay because we get fulfillment from work. Maybe we want to add intuition into work. So knowing the four elements and how they affect um, your reading can be really important. So pentacles are all about grounded stability. They're about practicality. They're about manifestation. It's actually the seeing of the physical manifestation. It can be about career, finances, money, time, energy, all of those things. Next, we have the wands, which is all about creativity and passion and creating something from nothing, right? It's all about creating something new. And then last, we have the swords, which is about the mind. It's about communication, thinking, fairness, honesty, all things that have to do with the mind. And when I talk about the foundations, and actually when I talk about the card meanings, I talk about the how they progress through the suit and how that matters. And I talk about each and every one of those four elements and how those matter within the context of your readings. I think that's all of the pre-submitted questions, guys. Yep. So let's go ahead and take this down. And I'm going to see if you guys asked any more questions. Also, if you guys want any sort of portal tour, I do have a pre-recorded one. But if you have any questions about anything in the portal, I could show you. I could do a quick portal tour if anybody wanted it. Okay, so I'm just going to get my screen share up. All right. Okay, so Cree says, okay, for the one that's $7 a month, would you still learn how to read tarot? Absolutely. The goal of the $7 a month High Priestess Tarot School is for you to learn tarot. You get less support than the Tarot Practice Academy, obviously, because you're not getting certified, you're not coming to the tarot practice sessions and things like that. But let me show you everything that you get in the High Priestess Tarot School. So like I said, we have 5 main modules for the High Priestess Tarot School, right? That's these 5 right here. So we've got the foundation of tarot. And so each and every step of the way, you get all of these things that help you along the way. So we have the welcome video. There's a tarot training planner to help you with your studies. There's some supply suggestions when it comes to labeling your deck, creating a study deck, things like that. And then we jump right into how to use the tarot for personal and spiritual growth, the major arcana and what that means, the minor arcana, really building on that foundation, the major, oh, sorry, I just skipped right ahead. The major arcana, the minor arcana. See, you get cheat sheets with each of these. You always get like a video and something to help you along the way. So court cards cheat sheet. So that's just the first module. All 78 card meanings. The 3 keys to assigning your keywords. You also get this tarot keyword cheat sheet in several 2 colors and two sizes. In addition to that, you get in the 78 card meanings. So these are all of the videos where I'm kind of walking through each and every single card with the intention that you have your study deck in front of you and you're watching the video as you're labeling your study deck. So we've got the major arcana, the minor arcana, and we've got the court cards. I like to break them out into those three sections of the deck, from keywords to interpretation, building your relationship with your cards. Here's the tarot reflection journal that I was talking about. You can have it for free with a digital download, and I had so many people asking for a physical version. I did post it to Amazon, so you can buy it on Amazon as well. But basically what it does is it helps you break down your keywords So it's got my tarot flashcards on it, and it helps you break. So it's got some of my keywords, some really good keywords for each of the cards, and you put your primary keyword here, and you can really break down your relationship with that keyword. So that's where you really start to get to explore your keyword. You start to really understand what advice you would give a person who was receiving that card. What advice would you give you if you were receiving that card? And so this is a key essential part of building your relationship with your cards. We've also got tarot answers, yeses and nos. They're also on here too. So this tarot journal is great because it has so much information on it. So right here, we've got the reversed keywords, we've got the tarot card image, we've got the card number and the name and the upright keywords. We've also got numerology, we've got the element, we've got astrology, and whether it's a yes card or a no card, all here in the journal, which is great. Okay, so after you do that, it's all about delivering readings. We have lots of things here for readings, reading for others checklist, intuitive readings. We've got the 7 guiding lights to a powerful reading. And like I said, so many things have like a video and then also some sort of guide with it to help you go even deeper. Here's some demos, some reading demos. Here's a reading demo with notes. And then we have strengthening your intuition. And so we have developing a mindfulness practice, strengthening your intuition and trusting your intuition. We have some cards too. Yeah, we have unlocking your intuition printable affirmation cards. We've got unlocking your intuition meditation and stepping into your magic. One thing that the High Priestess Tarot School members kept telling me is I'm afraid to be seen, right? Like I don't know how to get over my fear of being seen. So I've broken down my process. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I was terrified to do my first live video. Terrified. I didn't know if I'd be able to do it. So I break down the process that I went through. There's a meditation here, some mental rehearsal templates, so that you could also learn how to step into the spotlight. In addition to that, you get some freebie downloads every single month. You get some bonus trainings. You get bonus spreads. The sign-up bonuses are the tarot flashcards and the 2024 tarot planner. We've got the seasonal spreads. We've got 2 other 10-day challenge spreads. We've got the Magic of Tarot and Astrology, which has 13 videos in it and talks about how tarot and astrology work together. We've got the Learn Tarot 5-day challenge, the Majestic Priestess Path, which is all about like a really deep level court cards. We've got the Enlightened Priestess Path, which is all about deepening your intuition. Prosperous Priestess Path, which is building a tarot business. And that's all in the High Priestess Tarot School for the $7 a month. That was a long answer for you, Cree Cree. Oh, Jay says, yes, I'm in the $7 a month. I've learned a lot. Yes. Yes, there will be a replay, Nona. Do we get the bonuses with the $7 a month? No, not the special challenge bonuses. With the $7 a month, you do get some bonuses. These are my current bonuses that are in. So for the sign-up bonuses we have right now for the High Priestess Tarot School, you have tarot flashcards. So the ones that were on the tarot journal, you can actually print out and have for flashcards. This is especially good if you don't have a study deck or if you'd like to use that for your study deck and you don't want to mark up your regular deck. And the 2024 tarot planner. There's also like a bonus, like these are bonus spreads. These are bonuses every month. You have some limited time bonuses. So to this month, we have the Rainbow Tarot Cheat Sheet, the Rainbow Badass Manifestor affirmation cards with profanity in them, and a tarot reader mock-up and a tarot reader business card template. Those are the freebies this month. There's also going to be a new journal drop in a couple of days. So there are bonuses, but these specific sign-up bonuses are only for Tarot Practice Academy and Magic and Intuition Mastery enrollments. The same with the free manifestation reading. That's if you sign up for the Tarot Practice Academy or Magic and Intuition Mastery. Oh, that's awesome, Kiki. You had it printed less than $30. The tarot journal, if you get it, I think you're talking about the tarot reflections journal. I think it's like $20 if you get it printed. Where are we? Building your relationship with your cards. I think on Amazon it's like $15 or something. 18 USD. And it's way cheaper than even taking it to the printer. Oh, awesome, Cree. I do my best, Andrea. We've been doing it for a year, and every time I see like a gap in learning, I create a training on it. So if there's ever something that you're like, oh, I'd really like to learn this, just let me know, and I can always try to make a training on it, especially if enough people want to learn that. Lori says, honestly, the downloads and resources are worth way more than way more than the monthly cost alone. Yes. And there's more than that for the 37. Yes. So for the Tarot Practice Academy, here's what's in the portal. So the Tarot Practice Academy, we've got the ability to get certified. We've also got the weekly tarot practice sessions, but there's also some specific content for it as well. So we've got setting strong intentions. So I really walk you through setting your strong intentions for your tarot journey. Reading for others tools. So for those of you who feel really scared about reading for others, and especially if you're coming to a session and you want to read for someone else, some people have jumped into this confident reader meditation. I also talk more about building rapport here. So I really talk about building rapport with your client in the Tarot Practice Academy. We've got some astrological spreads. These are my spreads that I created when I was doing tarot readings. That was pretty much all I was doing. I also had my Cosmic Expansion membership, but I created this, and these are my signature spreads for astrology. We also have starting your tarot business. So we have a starting your tarot business checklist. We have creating weekly content, priming ChatGPT with your voice, creating a blog or an e-blast, creating content from your blog. We've got some really cool things here. Writing your blog checklist, 66 tarot reader social media posts. We've got creating your Facebook community. I have some templates for some Facebook group banners. We've got Facebook ads. So the only ad training that I've done so far is creating your lead ad. So this is for people to join your Facebook group and to be on your list. Maximum spend usually about $300 a month for that. I definitely recommend you have some sort of offer, or you're working on some offer when you start that, so that you can funnel them into your offer so that it'll offset some of the cost of the ads. We have social media. I've talked about TikTok so far. We've got vendor events and expos. We have a lot of members who are working vendor events. And actually there's a lot of resources here. I know it looks like just a little bit, but there's a lot of resources here for if you would like to do tarot events or read tarot at events. It's actually a really great way to get known. And I've actually made quite a lot of money at tarot events. We also have creating your offers. We've got year ahead readings. We have a template for signature spreads. And this is something that I'm really proud of. This is the Mystical Mock-Up Scene Creator. It's got the scene creator, and it's got some pre-made scenes and some product mock-ups. One of the coolest things, and you might have noticed that about, some of my graphics and things, is to, especially when you're selling a non-tangible product, to make it look tangible so that people know exactly what it is that they're getting. And so I created this for you guys to do just that. These are spiritual scenes. I think they're so cool. This is it. So this is so you can build your own scenes. So, when it comes to something like this, for example, you can plug in anything that you'd like. So this is all on Canva. It's very easy to use. It's a very easy to use program. And there's a lot of different elements for you to choose from to put on your mock-ups. I think that's it. Yep. And is that it? And then we have all of the certification information. We have all of the weekly spreads that we've ever had. So we've been doing it for almost a year. These are all of the ones for 2023. We've got, by month, all of the rest of them. So these are the weekly spreads that we use in the Tarot Practice Academy. So every week you get a new one. And as soon as you enroll, you get access to all of the old ones. And that is everything in the portal for the Tarot Practice Academy. Cree says, I want to join. Which one should I join? James says a bit of profanity is always good. Those cards are so cute. They're so cute. I love them. Lori says she does make training for things we ask for. We needed help on how to set up vendor markets and events, and she got right on it. Thanks, Lori. You should print as side job, and it would help us in the community as well. Oh, books at home. Gloria says if you sign up for Magic and Intuition Mastery, the others are included. It's honestly, it's the absolute best deal. I haven't showed you Magic and Intuition Mastery in the portal, but I have. This is my flagship program, and it's really designed to help you tap into your intuition and magic. By the way, one of the bonuses is everything I worked on for one whole year to help you tune into astrology. So to help you live with astrology for one whole year, this In Tune with the Moon, look at all this. New moon workshops, full moon workshops, a journal for every single astrological month. So for example, right now we're in Gemini season. So, you could pop into Gemini season. We have the new moon workshop. We have the full moon workshop. We have learning more about Gemini. We have the Gemini season workbook. And also, you might notice that there's a personal growth here. So Gemini season is perception and rewriting our stories. So if that's something you're already working on, it doesn't have to be Gemini season. You can jump into this. So we've got Cancer season, self-love and acceptance. If you're working on self-love in Magic and Intuition Mastery, this is one of the places where you can find self-love stuff. Right? So Sagittarius, aligning with your dreams. Aquarius, aligning with your soul's truth. Realizing your self-worth, creating healthy relationships. So there's so much. This is just one bonus in Magic and Intuition Mastery. But Magic and Intuition Mastery just it just comes with so much in it to help you with your mindset, with your goal setting, your goal tracking. There's spreads for every step of the way, kind of like what we did in this challenge. Creating a mindfulness. See, there's a mindfulness check-in. So you get the video, you get at least one worksheet, and you get a spread, and you get some homework. And I also give you a recommended time when you can move on. It's really meant to be a one-year program. It's not meant for you to enroll and be done with it in 2 months. Like this is a marathon, not a race, right? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I think that it could easily take a full year to take your time to go through each and every one of these pieces. So I kind of already went through what you learn here. But so in the self-reflection, we've got self-reflection, we've got self-love, we've got self-worth. By the way, all of these things, like especially listening to your intuition, self-reflection, self-love, self-worth, intuitive exercises, all of these are for mindfulness, for increasing your intuition. These are all keys to deepening your intuition and deepening your ability to listen to your intuition. And then we've got embracing your unique magic, cultivating self-empowerment, and sharing your magic with the world. And yeah, when you sign up for Magic and Intuition Mastery, you get everything. I love Canva too, Kiki. It's my favorite. I'm in the UK, so by the time you pay shipping, Amazon is going to be cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness, my cats are fighting. All right, any other questions, guys? Shh, no fighting. Okay, any other questions before we wrap up today, guys? I'm sorry about the cats growling at each other in the background. I apologize. throw things at them. Was that the cat's cough in the background too? Maybe. They're like doing this growling thing. Thanks, Kiki. I don't know, Calcifer, he's the one that's all over my TikTok. He's the cat with the black and the white. He gets really territorial lately. I don't know why he does it, but all Ophelia wants to do is have cat baths. And he's like, get away from me. It's so sad. Alrighty, guys. I think that's it. So I'm gonna let you go. If you haven't already, let me show you that before we close out real quick. We do have 2 tarot practice sessions that I have scheduled for this experience. You'll get a good idea as to what we do in the tarot practice sessions. You'll get to experience it for yourself. So we have one on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and one on Thursday at 1 p.m. Those are Mountain Time. By the way, when you go to the events tab in the group, this red time should be in your time zone. So this thing that's in red right here will be in your time zone. We also have a conversation with Lori tomorrow at 1 p.m. That's the same time that this one started. So yeah, we have 3 more events coming up. I do have vacation from Friday to Monday, but I think I'll keep the group open maybe until mid next week. So you have plenty of time to finish the rest of your spreads. If you're a little bit behind, no big deal. And I hope to see you guys at Lori's event tomorrow. Cat's gonna cat. You're right, Lori. And I hope to see you guys in one or both of the tarot practice sessions. By the way, in the tarot practice session, you are going to be receiving the final spread, which is your future tarot journey, to really help you iron out next steps for your tarot journey. By the way, you don't have to read for someone else in the tarot practice session. You can if you want to. I will pair some people up who want to read for other people. But if you want to read for yourself, all of the people who read for themselves will be in the same room, just kind of doing your own self-reading in community. So if you're a little bit nervous about reading for someone else, you don't need to be. You don't have to. Never force anybody to read for somebody else in the tarot practice sessions. All right, they're listed in the events. So if you come to the group and then you click on events, they're gonna be right here. So feel free to click on each of them and say going, and you'll get like a little notification. These 2 tarot practice sessions, these won't be live. These will be in a Zoom meeting. So you'll want to click into the session. You can click this go to link to get to the Zoom, or you can also find it here, the Zoom link here. Me too, Stacy. I'm so excited. Kiki's going to be there? Yes. Awesome, Kiki. You're so welcome, Jay. Alrighty, guys. I hope to see you guys at tomorrow's event, and I can't wait to see more of your readings in the group, your interpretations in the group. If I missed any feedback, feel free to tag me and say, hey, can I get some feedback on that? I've tried my best to get everybody, but I may have missed 1 or 2. You guys are amazing. There's so much participation. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. So thanks for being here, guys. And I will be posting the links for all of the offers. And just a quick reminder, anybody who enrolls in Tarot Practice Academy today or Magic and Intuition Mastery today will also, in addition to the 2 great bonuses, you'll also get a free manifestation reading from me. Bye, guys.